YouTube? I am Venom 2 million. Yes. What's going on, guys? Venom 2 Man. I have a lot to talk about. First of all, markofthespiderman.com. What has this website been about? For the past week or so, since it was released last week, since we found out about it at least, there were three. The website was just had a Spider-Man logo and 6 static looking screens. Okay. Now this came out for the movie The Amazing Spider-Man. It was like a viral campaign. Now, guys, starting last week, it was revealed that this website had a Twitter. This Twitter would post random stuff like, it would say the property of Peter Parker, and then, or the lost property of Peter Parker, and it would have like latitude, longitude thing, and people put it on Google, and they actually found that it pointed to a location in the real world. When people went to the location, this is what they found. They found a book bag containing several things that belonged to Peter Parker. It said on the book bag, property of Peter Parker. That's how you knew it was Peter Parker's. It had some gym shoes that looked like the shoes that he made for his costume. It had some books. It had physics books and a chemistry book, I believe. Or biology. No, I think it was chemistry. It has some scientific goggles, like, you know, goggles that you put on. Some film canisters, some other stuff. It had a sketchbook, and inside the sketchbook it had equations that Peter had wrote about him swinging, like the trajectory of his web and stuff, and what materials he should use. It had his early concept designs for his costume. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And then it actually had pictures that he'd taken with his camera. And something that was really cool to me, and it looked real. It had a ripped article from the Daily Bugle newspaper. Yes, the Daily Bugle. It had a ripped article, and it was talking about Captain George Stacy. That's Gwen Stacy's father. He is the police captain, unless you didn't know. But yeah, it was talking about that. Also, the Mark of the Spider-Man, they actually have a YouTube page now. Click down there to go to the YouTube page, which they have uploaded a video, and it has a scene from The Amazing Spider-Man, and I think it shows why Peter decided to swing up to the top of the building to get into Gwen Stacy's house, and it actually puts it gives you the sense of time when it happened. So it seems like Peter, in the video, he's talking to the doorman, and it's a pretty funny scene. And then he goes up to Gwen's house at the top. He swings up there instead of uses the front door, because the doorman to get to her house for dinner, which you see in the trailer. Again, international trailer down there. Mark of the Spider-Man official YouTube channel down there. Check it out, guys. It's pretty good. I liked it. Also, on the Mark of the Spider-Man website, now there is 6, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 pictures, pixelated images that have actual pictures in there. So it's not just wavy pixelation TV screens, okay? It's actually a picture now. So yeah, check it out. Mark of the Spider-Man website. So with these things, when people, it was like at first last week it was just the screens, right? Just the screens, and then the Twitter. And eventually, if you clicked on the boxes in a certain order, it would come up with an actual countdown under each of the screens, and it had like a city, then a countdown. Eventually, when this countdown went away, it was just the cities there, and the countdown actually came up visible to everybody, like Monday or something like that. But it was, you click the boxes in a certain sequence, and the cities and countdown would come up. The cities and countdown came up publicly so people could see them without clicking. That came up, and then once the countdown was over, the Twitter people sent packages. Earlier this week, I believe it might have been yesterday, which was Thursday, it may have been Wednesday or Tuesday, people went out, they were with Columbia Studio, and people that got packages sent to them that had a Spider-Man hoodie, they went out and they tagged various locations of the spider symbol, like, you know, his chest. They tagged that in various locations, so it's on some buildings in certain locations. If you go to markofthespiderman.com right now, you will see pictures in where the screens were. there are pictures, they're still pixelated, but there are pictures that are moving of the events in the Amazing Spider-Man trailer. And a lot of people didn't know this. That guy is actually Irfan Khan, the guy that was rumored to play Van Hatter, I think. That's the Proto Goblin, yeah. And then that was squashed, and now he's playing a character named Dr. Ratha, and I have a little theory about him, but I'll get into that in another video. Yeah, and speaking of the Amazing Spider-Man trailer, a new trailer came out earlier this week. It was the international trailer. It was the same thing, just with little things added. If you don't know about that, check it out. It's in the description down below. Also, one more thing. The Amazing Spider-Man video game official trailer came out. Not there was one that's already came out, I know. There was the VGA teaser. Remember that one that was leaked? Well, yeah, that came out. And it's a non-leakage form, and he's fighting a Scarab from Halo. Now it's funny because they said on GameSpot, it mentions that this is the Rhino, and I don't see the Rhino. Is the Scarab Rhino? I don't remember the Scarab looking like the Rhino. Maybe it's just me. Post a comment down below. What do you think of this Scarab from Halo doing? What is it? That's not Rhino. I hope that's not Rhino. Maybe we're just not seeing the full picture. Maybe it's a miscommunication. I've been hearing that word a lot. Maybe they said Rhino but meant to say Scarab, because that, or well, some people say Reaper. Some people, it was funny in the comments to some videos, they were like, well, obviously, I just messed up the joke. Okay, let's start over. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear. Obviously, Shepard, that's the guy from Mass Effect, in case you didn't know. Shepard failed his mission. Now it's up to Spider-Man. That's what people said, because it looks like apparently a Reaper from Mass Effect, and it does. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a Reaper. I want you to leave a comment right now letting me know, what do you think of this after you see the trailer, which is in the description, as you guessed, below. And that is about it for now for the Amazing Spider-Man that we know of. You know, so that's pretty cool, I guess. The Amazing Spider-Man International trailer came out. In the description, pictures of Peter Parker's property in the description. And that is about it. Wait a minute. themarkofthespiderman.com in the description. You can go there, check it out for yourself. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I'm feeling very weird right now. Very weird. But I'm Mental Man saying comment, rate, and subscribe, because you would like, I hope you would like to, you know, check me out, you know, check out my other videos. Another thing, people, before you ever post a comment on my videos saying something like, for instance, if you mention, oh, Spider-Man can't be in the Avengers, I suggest you click on my other videos, because my other videos address these questions, because I do know that these questions do exist. Yes, and I don't like retyping the same thing. Okay, so I'm just going to say comment, rate, subscribe, and peace. Peace, guys. Have a nice night. Have a nice weekend. Peace.
As I'm walking down the street, I notice one big thing, and I subscribe to Venom. Subscribe to Venom.